Bitcoin is about to do something it hasn't done in 7 years. I cannot wait to share this with you. On top of that, in today's video, we're going to give you up to the second information on our most game-changing trade alert that we have ever given. I'm talking about a legendary trade alert, one that's going to make you a ton of money and save you a ton of money, all inside this video. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com. This is going to be your new favorite channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. We're coming at you with another brand new bonus video. We normally do videos every single Wednesday, but this has to be talked about right now. And I have a surprise for you guys with a secret chart that's just gonna blow your mind. Let's jump straight into it. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on mobile, flip that right side up, click that subscribe button right now. Again, we're jumping into a chart here, and I showed you this in the previous video, but I need to give you up to the second information on how this is progressing. But if you're new into trading, if you're new into crypto, if you're coming in for the first time, and if you're new to this channel, I'm giving away a free course. We're known for our courses. Go get your free course right now. It'll help you right now, today. Game-changing free course. All you need to do is CryptoCrewUniversity.com. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. The link is down below, but you're going to go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com and click right here and get your free course. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Go get your free course. It's going to help you tremendously, save you a ton of money, and make you a ton of money. Make sure you go get your free course. We showed you this video, this chart in our last video, a game-changing chart, but I need to give you the most up-to-date information. Now, as you know, 6 times in Bitcoin's history, in 10 years, in Bitcoin's 10-year history, 6 times have we been above the 90 on the RSI on the weekly. 6 times, that's it. 3 of them have been for 1 week. 3 of them have been more than 1 week. As we mentioned in the last video, one of them was for 7 weeks and another one was for 8 weeks. Why is this important? Bitcoin is trying to get above this major level for 1 week. We still are not officially above for 1 week. We still have almost 6 hours remaining and we will be above for 1 week. But that would mean that we have just done something that we did a few years ago. It wouldn't be that legendary to be above for 1 week. Again, Bitcoin has done that 3 times previously in history, one of which was in May 2017. The other one was that 20K top, and the very first one was way back in January 2011. Now, if Bitcoin were to do that again and be above for a week, it would be pretty monumental, but it wouldn't be just absolutely game-changing. What would be, if Bitcoin stayed above for 8 more days, making it doing something that it hasn't done in over 7 years. If Bitcoin were to stay above this 90 level for 8 more days, that would mean that Bitcoin has tied the most parabolic, the most absurd run in mankind. Bitcoin would pretty much tie these areas down here way back before 7 years ago. And in today's video, we're going to talk about what would Bitcoin's price be if, in fact, it did that. And again, in the last video, we talked about how Bitcoin has been above for 1 week. But this video, we're going to talk about if it remains above for 8 more days, what would that do to the price? Again, in our last video, we talked about the most game-changing, legendary trade alert ever, and that's the 21 EMA. I want to give a quick update on that and make sure that you know exactly what to look for. You are not looking for a price. You're looking for the 21 EMA. Why? The 21 EMA is rising in price pretty dramatically every single day based on its mathematical equation. But again, if you missed our last video, it's plain and simple. These 6 times that Bitcoin has been above this 90 level, all 6 of them, All 6 of them right afterwards corrected all the way back down to the 21 EMA. That's what we're anticipating here. The major question is, when do you anticipate the correction? I have a secret for you. I have a secret chart that I'm going to show you in our next video that's 100% accurate in predicting those major corrections. I'm talking about when, at what point do we fall back to the 21 EMA. Remember, on our last video, we gave a buy alert, not a sell alert. We did not give a sell alert. We only gave buy alert. Buy alert was the 21 EMA, plain and simple. Luckily for you, I have a secret chart that's been 100% accurate with pullbacks. 100% of the time that it flashed its signal, we had a major pullback. I'm going to show you that in our next video, so hit that subscribe button right now. You hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss that. That'll mean you have 2 major trade alerts, a buy and a sell, meaning you're going to be able to sell at the pinnacle top, come back down and buy at the 21 EMA. Okay, so you do not want to miss that. But now in today's video, I want to get to this. If Bitcoin remains above for 8 more days, means it would be as overextended as we were in the most parabolic, absurd run in human history, when Bitcoin went from a mere couple cents all the way up to almost $1,200. Meaning this right here is the last time we were above for 2 weeks. So now, what we need to do is first understand how far overextended we are right now, and we're going to compare that to back here, and then we're going to be really speculating on how much further Bitcoin's price could go up if Bitcoin remained above this 90 level for 8 more days. Let's jump over here and see how far we're overextended right now. So all we're doing is going from the top of the price, measured move down to where the 21 EMA is as we speak. That'll give us an idea of how overextended we are right now. Less than 50%. We're 48% above the 21 EMA. Now, we're going to go back because again, if Bitcoin were to stay above this 90 level for 8 more days, it would match the parabolic activity not seen in over 7 years. So we're going to look at these 3 levels. Level 1, this one. Level 2, this one. And level 3, this one. These are all 3 of the parabolic moves that stayed above the 90 for more than 1 week. We've only had 3 in history of Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at all 3 right now and speculate what it means for the Bitcoin price. Again, we're looking at 1, 2, and 3 on your screen. You can see all 3 right now. So how far above were we with this parabolic move to, wow, look at this. We'll call it 85%. That's absurd. Remember, we just did a measured move from Bitcoin right now. It was 47. This is almost 87, okay? Now, let's take a look at this one. Again, for reference, point 1 and point 2, these were 8 weeks and 7 weeks, respectively. Bitcoin is not yet at 1 week. So, we're going to take a measured move from here, and we're going to see how far of overextended we were. Whoops. How far overextended we were. We were just at that 85% level. This is 82%. So point 1 and point 2, both over 80% extended. This will be able to give us an idea of if Bitcoin stayed above for 8 more days, what would it mean for the price? Let's take a look at point 3, because this will be more representative because this was 2 weeks over the 90 level. And that's what we're trying to achieve here with Bitcoin. So this will be more representative of what we're looking for. So we're going to go, again, from our highest point straight down to understand how far overextended we were, 75%. So to keep it simple, those 3 points, point 1, point 2, and point 3, were all more than 75% overextended from the 21 EMA. Keep in mind, all 6 of these points, right after being overextended, fell directly to the 21 EMA. And again, in our next video, I'm going to give you that turning point. That's not what we discussed in our video last time. We only discussed a buy at the 21 EMA. We didn't discuss a sell prior, how to know when we were falling. I'm going to show you a chart that was 100% accurate in predicting this fall and these falls to the T, to an absolute T. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. You do not want to miss that. That means you're going to have 2 major trade alerts absolutely free right on our channel. Okay, so now we're going to speculate with Bitcoin price here. This is going to be a fun game. This doesn't mean that this is going to happen. I just want to do a fun game of speculation. If Bitcoin were to remain above here for 8 more days, what would it mean to the price? We understood just by doing our previous research that it was at least 75% from its highest point down. We understand that we are about 47%. So let's see what it would mean for the Bitcoin price. Let's take 44,000. If Bitcoin were to remain above for 8 more days and get to 44,000, how far overextended are we? Would this be representative of the 75 to 85% range that we've seen previously? Well, let's start with 40K for point of reference. If Bitcoin were to reach 40K in the next 8 days, what would it mean? How far overextended are we? A mere 57%. That tells you how parabolic these moves were back here. Again, if Bitcoin were to remain above for 8 more days, we would be as overextended as we were back here. Plain and simple, those are the facts in the charts. So that mere $40,000 is still a drop in the hat. It's still just 57%. So we got to really ramp it up. How about we'll do 55,000? If Bitcoin were to get to 55,000, how overextended would we be from this move? Again, what we're doing here is speculating. Again, this is 67%. Keep in mind that 67 would be even less because it would take some time to get up to 55, and this 21 EMA is rising every single day. So we're speculating here. Keep in mind this is speculating. I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to go to 55,000 in the next 8 days. We're playing here. We're understanding that this is a fun game, all right? It was not a fun game to say the 21 EMA. That was dead serious. There's no joke about that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's a game-changing trade alert, okay? But what we're doing here is we're playing with the Bitcoin price, and we're saying, hey, how high can this thing really go to represent the parabolic activity in 2013? And still, 55K didn't do it. We're going to have to bump it up. Let's touch 70K. Let's see what 70K would look like. As absurd as that sounds, is that a good representation of how overextended we were in 2013? Okay, now we're talking. 75%. That's exactly that 2-week span that we were just comparing to a little over 7 years ago. That was the 75. So if Bitcoin went to $70,000, that would be representative. Keep in mind that 75% wouldn't be that way if we went there in a few days from now in that 8-day period, because that 21 EMA would rise. It would be more like 70%, 68%, but still, that's a good representation of how overextended we were back here in 2013. We're talking about $70,000 Bitcoin. The equivalent, if we went to $70,000 today, that's how overextended we were at this point when we were just 2 weeks above the 90 level on the weekly RSI. That'll put things in perspective. Again, the key question that everybody's been asking is, when are we going to have a pullback? When should I sell? When should I buy? We talked about the buy in our last video. That's the 21 EMA, not a price, the 21 EMA. The sell is coming in our next video. How to know when this thing starts to turn, and how to know that we're heading back down to the 21 week EMA. Again, hit that subscribe button. Can't wait to see you in the next video. This is an absolute parabolic run. This is not a market cycle top. We've made that very clear in our previous videos. And again, if you're not sure what a market cycle top is, this is a market cycle top where we head into a long extended bear market. This is a market cycle top where we head into a long extended market. Again, we gave you some ideas on the last video. As soon as we close a body below the 21 EMA, that's a sign to get the hell out. We obviously have not done that. We're 50% above the 21 EMA. We're nowhere near showing signs of that. This is not a market cycle top, but what Bitcoin is trying to do is something for the first time in over 7 years, and that's remain above here for 8 more days. Do you think that Bitcoin can do it? Leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, throw a like, show some support for this extra video that we did. And again, if you haven't done so already, go get your free course. I'm talking to you. Go get your free course. Did you get your free course? You've got to go get it right now. This will help you right now today. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. You can see it highlighted right here. cryptocrewuniversity.com. Go there right now. Pause this video, cryptocrewuniversity.com. The link is down below, and I'll link it up here as well. And you're just going to click right here and get your free course. Unlock it right now. This will help you today in trading, especially if you're relatively new. Even if you have 10 to 15 years experience, go get your free course. Last but not least, I want you to share this video with one person. Just one person. Go share this. This will help them tremendously. Again, that trade alert we're giving on the next video, look at the past trade alerts that we've given. Bitcoin trade alert. The last Bitcoin trade alert we gave was way back here at $12,000. It's almost tripled since then. The last Ethereum trade alert that we given was way back here at $350. It's almost tripled since then as well. You don't want to miss the next video. Obviously, that last video we gave with that trade alert, these are incredible trade alerts that we're giving for free. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Shout out to the underdogs. Welcome in if you're new. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you right back here on the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.